told this might be a how to or a how not to. My broken gasket. Work out which way it goes. Not gonna matter. Pick a spot and trace it. Just roughly. The only holes that matter, I suppose, are the impulse holes. They're going to be somewhat in the right spot. And the stud holes. So that's what we end with. And I will roughly cut that out. This is what it's for the whippersnipper. I need to get this going so I can do the front yard before I end up doing my ute this weekend. Because my ute has done a head gasket. Everything's covered in oil or two-stroke or fuel, I don't know. My shop's a bit of a mess. And this is just a cat food packet. Bit worried about its sealing being it's shiny. But it'll be alright. I got Permatex and I've also got Holomer, so we'll make that decision later. Oh, would you look at that? Perfect. Now let's go find something heavy. It's not too heavy. This will do. That hammer's a bit big that I got over there. And you should be doing this on wood, but I do know how to resharpen these, so I don't care. Beauty. I'm still dying, everyone. Should be doing this on wood, but I'm in a hurry. Now, will I use that to do my impulse? Yeah, will I not? Oh, it might be a bit big. Might be a bit big. I have to get a drill. Alright. So we'll drill this out. I will drill this out. I would only have to drill one, except for if I accidentally put this the wrong way, it would pay to have two impulse ports. Then I guess I need the whippersnipper here to try out, I suppose. Let's get a better view of this. So there's your impulse. So that, oh, I forgot that gasket somewhere here. I got that part of it, but I haven't got the other part. Yeah. Anyway, in there on the other part's a flap, and there's another flap there, and this part here is a bit domed, and it flexes in and out with the impulse of the crankcase gases. One here shuts it off, and one here lets fuel through. But they open and shut, so is that when it shuts, it pushes fuel through, and then when it opens, it sucks more fuel up from the tank. Like inlet and exhaust on a car, only different, and then forces fuel through the other side. So that's in that side, this side of this carby here, and then it forces it through a jet into the float side, which is in here, I believe. Oh, this is not even that carby. This is one off of another chainsaw that I just cheated and replaced, which actually nowadays is completely fixable just by adjusting the needle in here. And so yeah, and then this kajigger should be in the needle side, which I'm not sure how that carby works, but just for example. And as the fuel pressure backs off, it allows this nub to go down and push on the needle to open or push on the fork that holds the needle to pull it out of its seat to let more fuel through. So as this comes down, so ultimately the fuel pressure in here from the pump side across to here holds this off, which then in turn holds the needle shut. So if this doesn't work, then you'll get no fuel, and it'll also leak out. This carby doesn't even have one. This one's a bit different. It's the wrong one to be showing you on, but I can show you on this one, because this is the one we're talking about. There's a little hole here. When that diaphragm shits itself, fuel will come out of that little hole, and so that's the needle side, and this is the pump side. So the fuel comes in, gets pushed one way through an orifice, and as this pushes back or pulls back, it shuts a valve and fills this chamber again with fuel, and then pushes it back through, pretty basically, and then shoots it across the other side somehow. There must be a gallery through there somewhere that I've not seen, and fills that up with fuel, and then whilst that's under pressure, the needle is shut, and as the engine uses fuel, obviously, it basically puts more fuel in there somehow. I hope that's right. That's the way I understand it anyway. And this is what you call dirty vacuum, because well, it is what it is. It's in between manifold and crankcase. And if it was in a car, it'd be combustion chamber or valves. So this is dirty vacuum to control the pump. Clean vacuum would be drawn through the carby. Now I haven't quite got these holes clean enough, or quite open enough to flow properly, so I'll tidy them up. So my holes don't quite line up, but this ring here gives you that option, because it's still in that ring, so it doesn't really matter. They line up to some degree. Didn't even trim that gasket, but you'll find a lot of generic crap is like this anyway, so as long as it seals, it might not seal being shiny on that one on that one side. But we got fuel in it. Moment of truth, I'll set these to one turn, and I'll just see if I can quickly fire it up. Okay, it's running, not too well. blow a bit more. This carby's still got something blocked in it. I know it has. I've idled that right up. I'll stop you vibrating. I can use that like that anyway, and I know what will happen. It will start to idle up. Idle up? No, won't run. It'll get rich because it'll clear out whatever's in there. Starting to get rich. But that I might just leave that like that. And take a screwdriver with me when I... So here we go. Now I have to start screwing the low end just to keep it running. But I've screwed that out way further than I should have. Be nice. All tuning should be done with the airbox on. But I haven't done so. Hard doing this with one hand. Still not quite behaving. I'm half tempted to use it like that. Go and do my front yard with it. See, it's already revved up. See, it's spasmodic. That's not float related, that's all something floating in there that's not happening quite right. This carby had water in it, so I don't know how many or if at all I mentioned that. Anyway, it'll do for now. I'll put it to work and see if it comes good. So yeah, there you go. A couple of second-hand gaskets, a cat food box. That may actually even be leaking. I should spray some Start Your Bastard, some ether aerostat around there and see if that makes any difference. But for now, who cares? I'll use it like that, and if I have to pull it down again, I will. So yeah. This is what I go through every night and most mornings, trying to undo my shoelaces. Crazy cat. You're a crazy cat. Go on, pull the lace. No, had enough.